start by taking a written statement from you. Then I'll pass that down to the CPS and they'll take it from there.
Fine.
Okay, if you're ready.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
It's been very hard for me. I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm trying to make up for it now. I don't want to lose you.
And what about my dad? Is he going to apologise?
Oh, be serious. He didn't even know me. I'm missing you, Katie.
And what about how I feel? You've got the rest of family to talk to.
No, there's not much talking going on right now, I can tell you.
Yeah, well, if you just accept what I've done...
Oh, love, let's not go over that again, shall we? Anyway, I've got someone now. If you want me, that is.
Of course I want you, you nutter.
Oh, love, let's be friends, eh?
I never wanted it any other way, Mum.
No, me.
Do you want a drink? So how are we going to work this? I mean, if my dad doesn't approve.
Well, we'll just have to do it behind his back, won't we?
What if he finds out?
Let him. Can't stop me seeing my own daughter. I mean, I'll go on working on him, but he can't shut you out forever. Meanwhile, we just have to do it like this, eh?
So does this mean that you accept me and Martin are together?
Well, let's take it one step at a time, eh?
Hey, Tyrone! What are you doing tonight?
Not much. Said I might go for a game of arrows with Kirk.
Well, stop your quither and come with me.
Why, what's happening?
I've got a red hot date tonight and she's got a mate.
What, the ugly one no one wants? No thanks.
Have you been talking to Kirk?
No. Why has he already said no?
I know what you're thinking. But it's not your normal ugly mate. You'll love her. Gaynor she's called, she's a little belter.
How old is she? I mean, if it's your bird's mate, she'll be old enough to be my mum.
There speaks a man who's never tasted the delights of a mature woman. I mean, pretty little girls are one thing. But if it's adult pleasure you want, it's not to be a right vintage. She'll show you things you never knew existed, lad.
What are you saying name was? Gaynor?
Gain a slack and she'll cut you plenty of it, no strings attached.
Well, I suppose I've naught to lose, eh?
Accept your innocence, my son. Accept your innocence, come on.
No time like overtime, eh, Ashley?
Think for yourself. I've got another couple of hours to do at least.
Oh, why's that?
I'm doing VAT. Just bought these, keep me pecker up.
Oh, well, at least you can do it in the comfort of your own home.
I wish I was. But I'm the accountant back at shop. I've got doing there.
Well, who's looking after Joshua?
Oh, I've got Claire working till late.
Well, if she wants to get off early, you know, I don't mind helping out.
No, you're all right. She don't mind.
Really?
Ah, she's been practically living there since my dad's been away.
Has she indeed?
I don't want to do without her, Norris.
Yeah.
Well, it's all very interesting, Miss Unwin, but there's nothing in this statement that adds to what we already know. It's been a month since you first came here.
Yeah, it will be.
Something must have happened in that time for you to come back here. Something unpleasant he's said, something he's done, something you may have found out about him. You said you had a lot to tell me.
Well, I do.
Well, can I hear it, please? Otherwise you're wasting police time.
I've just been talking to Ashley.
Oh, yeah? What's he been up to?
Oh, working hard.
Like the rest of us, then.
He copes very well, doesn't he, all things considered?
He does indeed.
Mind you, he does have that nice young girl to help him.
Yeah, she was a real find.
I'm sure she'll be company for him, too.
Yeah, I suppose she will.
Especially now, as the nights are drawing in. Apparently, she's been working over there late on a regular basis. I don't know what Fred will think about it when he gets back.
No, but I'm sure you'll tell him. Hey, Norris?
I don't know anything. No, you see, I thought with you being close to Ashley, you might know something.
Actually, there is something I can tell you.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I knew there was something.
You are a nosy old woman and should keep his snout out of other people's business. But don't tell anyone I said that. You look a bit twitchy.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering how Shelley's getting on.
You won't be the only one. Large whiskey, please.
Not in here, you won't.
Oh. it's still like that, is it?
And always will be, as long as I have out to do with it.
So I can't enjoy my last bit of time as a free man?
You chose everything you did.
I know. And I deserve everything I get.
Then you can't complain about being barred from this place, can you?
So how am I doing?
Well, the knowledge is improving, but if you will insist on driving over speed bumps at 40 miles an hour...
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
So what are you drinking, then?
Have a white wine, please.
There'd be none of that when you're working, either. I'll have a Virgin Mary, please, Beth.
Come in. No.
Right, back in a tick.
Customers aren't the only ones who can be damaged from driving fast over speed bumps, of course.
Is that a fact?
You do have your baby to think about. You also know perfectly well you shouldn't be drinking.
And I thought the deal was off.
Sorry.
Well, why should you care what happens to my little sprog? Unless, of course, you're having second thoughts.
You'll be all right on your own for a bit.
I can manage, but why?
I want to go down to the police station, give Shelley some moral support.
So what's the point in doing that? They won't let you in, will they?
No, but it'll make me feel better.
You're still not giving me anything new.
Well, it's not like it's one big, enormous thing.
So there's lots of smaller things that add up.
That's more like it, yeah.
Name a few. Name one. Look, when somebody supplements the statement, it's because some injury's been done to them since they first came to the police. It could be physical or emotional. Has he been violent with you in any way?
No.
Hitting you or sexually assaulting you?
He's never laid a finger on me.
And you're quite sure about that?
Positive.
Then it's got to be emotional. Has he been saying unpleasant things? Making threats, for example?
No.
Saying he'll kill you or get even with you if you go through with this?
No.
Has he been spreading malicious gossip about you? What about your job? Is that a problem now? Everything's come out? Do you feel humiliated being in the public eye? Has your good name gone down the pan because of him being the nasty, conniving cheat most of these men are? He's got to have done something. Miss Unwin?
I've changed my mind.
What?
I don't want to proceed with this.
Now, hang on.
I've made a mistake.
Look, if you're backing down because you're afraid of him, you can tell me, you know.
It's not like that, I assure you.
Then why did you come here?
Look, I'm really, really sorry if I've wasted your time.
There must have been something on your mind.
It's just what you've said. It's made me realise. Well, my original statement, that's all you needed to know.
Hey, I've never chatted up an older bird before. What do you say to him?
That's the beauty of it, son. They're that grateful someone young's taking an interest, you don't need to say out. It's straight into the action.
Sounds like a doddle.
There they are. Oh, I told you she was a cracker, didn't I?
I don't think this is for me, Les. Why? I just don't fancy it.
Scared you can't handle it?
Oh, I know I can't handle it.
Come on, you'll be all right.
No, mate, I'm leaving it to him.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, Clint. I thought you were bringing a friend.
Oh, he blew me out at the last minute. He had to work.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's dead sorry.
What am I going to do now? Stay and have another drink.
And watch you two loving each other up? I don't think so. I'm off to Feathers. See if there's any action down there. Have fun.
Well, you heard what the lady said.
Man, thought you might need me. That your man?
Yeah.
How was it? Bit nerve-wracking. But you told them what you needed to. Well, that's what I came here for. Oh, good girl. Ooh. So what did they say? Does it mean there's a better chance of him going down? Looks like it, yeah. Well, that must make you feel better. I suppose so. You've done the right thing, love. Don't worry, it'll soon be over now.
So, who else do you know in pop world?
Music business.
Is that what it's called?
My heyday were the late 70s, early 80s.
New romantics.
It were me who helped start all that, you know. Human League, Adam and the Ants.
Did you discover them?
They were called Kevin and the Cockroaches till I got hold of them. The rest is history.
Really?
I was always good at names.
So how come you're not down there, if you knew all these big names?
I could write a book about it. In fact, I think I might.
Why? What happened?
Well, the late 80s, early 90s, when the suits moved in, weren't it?
What suits?
Well, the business was run by mavericks like me. I mean, I couldn't read a balance sheet, but I knew a good tune when I heard one. And then the accountants moved in. And it was money, money, money. That was the day the music died.
And what, you lost your job?
Nah, they sent me back up here to work on the fringes. They're paying the price now, though, aren't they? Have you seen what's in the charts these days? Rubbish, half of it.
You're right there.
I still love my music, though. That's why I keep trawling the clubs looking for the next Elkie Brooks.
Happen you found her?
I'd have to hear you sing.
Like I said, I'm doing some karaoke later.
I'll have to be away by 7.
Wife expecting you?
Oh, no, I'm not married. No, I've got to wear a new band up in Leeds.
Well, how about I give you a private audition back at my place?
I thought you had to work.
I knock off at 6 and I don't live far. That should give us a good half hour.
That'll give us a very, very good half hour.
What are you doing?
Get out! Get out before I call the police!
No, not until I've seen my son. Look, it's not too much to ask, is it? I've done the decent thing. I'm letting you and Shelley have half the bookies once I've sold it.
After practically destroying us both over the past year.
Please, Lucy, I'm begging you, let me see him, please. Look, anyway, I've got rights.
You have got no rights after what you've done. Anyway, it's all going to be academic soon, where you're going.
This is all down to you, isn't it?
What is?
Shelley got to see the coppers making another statement. I knew it.
It was her decision.
You knew she was going.
We talk.
You talked. Yeah, and I bet I know who did all the talking.
Don't you dare get high-handed with me.
You've been bending her ear. Because Shelley would never, ever have done anything like that on her own.
Shelley's more clued up now than when you used to trample all over her.
Yeah, she's more clued up now you've got your claws into her.
We're friends, Peter.
On your terms!
On an equal footing. And one of the many things we agree on is seeing you locked up for what you've done.
You did it. You instigated the whole thing.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, Peter. She wants it, I want it, and it's only going to be a matter of time before we get it.
Oh, you look worn out.
Aye. Well, that's all the accounts done for another 3 months. Which reminds me, I owe you some extra cash for all the extra hours you've been doing.
Oh, no rush. I'll bring a list in tomorrow if you like.
Why don't we do it now, Mark? It's fresh in my mind. Don't like seeing it going without.
It's all right.
I tell you what, why don't we have a drink while we're at it? Spare a bottle of wine going somewhere.
Aren't you wanting some peace and quiet?
I've had enough of that since my dad's been away. I mean, if you don't want to, if you're sick inside the place.
Oh, it's not that. I just don't like to impose.
Well, you won't be. Anyway, you can bring up to speed what Joshua's been up to today.
Well, if you're sure.
You sit yourself down and bring the bottle.
Where have you been?
Wouldn't you like to know?
We're meant to be playing arrows.
Yeah, well, I went out with Les.
Not with his new bird's mate. He tried to palm me off with her. What said no way, didn't I?
After I kicked you up the backside, you did.
What was she like?
Put it this way, Kurt. It's not somewhere you'd want to go.
Les said she was a belter.
So what did you do, just leg it?
As fast as I could.
Hey, and what's Leslie's bird like?
Didn't really get a good look at her.
Oh, you must have seen summit.
Well, wait until he brings her home. You can see for yourself what she's like. Fancy a pint?
Right.
Yeah.
I was just going to make some tea.
Just thought I'd see how you got on.
Yeah, well,
What happened?
Well, I went.
And?
And I said what you told me.
Brilliant. So did you talk about all the distress he's caused, the humiliation?
Yeah, all that.
And what did they say?
They found it very interesting.
So will it send him down?
Well, they said it shed a new light on everything.
Well, he came to see me earlier.
Really?
He said it was to see Simon, but I reckon it's because it's all starting to hit him.
Oh, what?
Well, the fact he's going to prison. He's been playing the nice guy so far, hasn't he? Take all you want, I deserve all I get. Well, he wasn't so nice this afternoon.
What did he say?
He thinks we're in league together, making up stories to send an innocent man to jail. Just his style, isn't it? Nice when it suits him, nasty when he's cornered.
Oh, I'm not sure he's nasty.
In what he did to us.
No, I meant nasty in manner.
The point is, you can't trust him from one minute to the next. He's a compulsive liar.
Well, I know that.
He might be all nice to your face, but the damage he causes with his lies... well, not anymore. The place we're sending him's going to stop all that. Let's just hope he stays there and rots.
There you go, mate.
My word, that was quick.
What did I tell you, eh? It's straight into the action with that type of totty.
So what happened then?
I was round at her place in 10 minutes flat. Now look at me. Back home before my curfew. Another scalp on me belt.
So, had a good time then, did we?
The best I've had in years. I shown her one and all. I bet you wish you'd have stayed now, don't you?
No.
That gainer was gagging for it. You missed the chance of a lifetime there, son.
Yeah, if you say so, Les.
Loser! Loser! Hey! Oh, hello, Pete, mate. How's the wives?
Ignore him. Just ignore him. I'll tell you what, mate. Both got the daggers out for me. That's it. I'm sunk.
What else could Shelley have said to the policeman?
Oh, she'll find something to say. Lucilla made sure of that. She's got a mind like poison.
I still can't believe you go down for that. I mean, there's a lot worse than you not going to be able to never go down.
You reckon?
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, you weren't being nasty. You know, you've been a good father.
Well, I've tried to be.
Your motives have all been very honourable, man. It just got into a terrible mess.
That's true.
You know, and you've been trying to put them straight. I mean, they will see that for sure.
Sorry, mate, hang on. Hey, mate, how you doing? You working late? Oh, right. I see. What time? OK. Thanks for telling me. Bye. Well, soon find out.
Ooh, that's a new piece, is it? Very nice.
True love and satellite navigation. It's got it all now.
My, but you're a hard woman to track down.
I thought men liked a good chase. So, do you always bring your women here?
Oh, women? Plural, is that how you see me?
Well, you must have had a few.
A few. We must have had a few men.
Well, do you always bring them here?
Only if they're attractive.
So you go out with unattractive ones, do you?
No. No, I bring people that I like here because it's honest and it's unpretentious.
Ah, so it's a test.
So what?
Well, if we like it, we get brownie points. If we want somewhere more upmarket, we get dumped.
No, I do my market research on my customers, not the women I meet. Why? Place not good enough for you?
No, I like it.
But?
Well, there must be other places you go.
Well, for sure.
All I'm saying is, most men trying to impress a woman start off in first class. It's when they've got them hooked, they downgrade to economy.
Oh, maybe I do things the other way around.
How will I know?
You stick around for the ride.
I found the perfect thing.
How much?
Right, the latest craze in America is to have a wedding wall.
A wedding what?
A wall, right? So you get a designer to paint a wall.
Oh, no.
Just hear me out. So you lay all your presents out in front of it, and then you take pictures of your guests in front of it.
We've got a wall already.
What?
The one you keep driving me up. Now, Karen, I'm not spending $1,000 on a wall we don't flipping need.
It won't cost that much.
You're not having a flaming wedding wall. End of story.
Be lucky to have a wedding at all at this rate. If you can't agree on out.
What do you know about it?
I know you're always rowing.
It's not rowing.
Well, what do you call it then?
A bit of negotiation, isn't it, baby?
Karen has a funny way.
Yeah, one particular way is I know how to get round him, don't I? I mean, I know what you like, don't I, baby? No, not until you say yes to me wedding wall.
You're not having a...
Ow!
Look, I'll tell you what you can have.
What? Okay.
I thought we were having a drink.
Sorry, Trace, duty calls.
Yeah, but you enjoy yourself, if you can.
So when does he start nursery? When he's 3?
Most state nurseries start then. There's some private ones taken before that, though. Say from 2, 2.5, younger sometimes.
Wasn't that just glorified babysitting?
Not all of it. 3 mornings a week at a good one can be educational. Start them off gently.
What would you recommend?
I think you should have a look round a few. See what you think.
Well, maybe after Christmas.
Yeah, good idea. Get his name down.
Blimey's at the time.
Oh, I better get off. Is it all right if I ring for a taxi? Don't fancy walking the streets at this hour.
Well, why don't you stop the night? There's a spare bed going begging.
No, you're all right.
Ah, well, it's up to you. But you're only going to go home and get straight in bed and then straight back here at morning.
That's true.
And this way you get more kip and you save on taxi fare.
And you wouldn't mind?
Why would I? Give our Joshua his breakfast in the morning, save mate job.
Well, if you're sure, it makes sense. Can I ring my mum, though, and tell her what's happening?
Oh, well, I'll do it, make sure everything's above board.
No, you're all right, I'll do it.
Right, well, I'll get some clean sheets and a fresh towel.
Thanks for seeing me, Shell. I appreciate it.
What is it you want?
Well, I take it you went to see the coppers then.
Yep.
What did you say to them?
That's my business, isn't it?
No, I'm just curious to know what else you could have told them. Or did Lucy give you a few tips?
Look, if it's chapter and verse you want, you can forget it.
Not that it's going to make much difference anyway.
Why?
I called for my brief today. He said even if you wouldn't have made that second statement, I could still go down. And we'll soon find out. I've got to go and see the coppers tomorrow. CPS have reached the verdict and doesn't look very promising.
You'll deserve all you get.
Yeah, I know.
So, is that all you came to say?
Well, no, that and something else. I still love you, Shell, you know that.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
Despite everything that's happened.
Look, just go, will you?
I just want to say, no matter what Lucy said, it doesn't matter. But what really matters is what I'm saying to you now. I'll always love you, Shell. No matter where I end up. Just remember that.